I'm Christine Tizard. I'm a chef, I'm a single mother of two, and I'm all about making life simple in the kitchen. The first way I'm going to show you how to do pesto is the classic way. I'm going to use a mortar and pestle, just straight up basil, and we're going to start first with a clove of garlic. So, can I get a clove of garlic, please? I'm going to add my pine nuts. Just start to break them up a little bit, and then I can add in my basil. So this is 2 cups of packed basil. Start bashing it up, breaking it down a little bit. And I also like to add a little bit of parsley as well. This is about 1 cup. I find it helps even out the tones of the basil and the garlic. I'm going to add a good pinch of salt too. The salt will help break everything down. Also add some seasoning. Nice extra virgin olive oil. I tend to use about 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to finish it with some freshly grated parm. You want a good 1/2 cup as well. Stir that in. A little bit of pepper. And there you have it, a beautiful homemade pesto, all made in a mortar and pestle, all by hand. Smells so good. I want to put some on some scrambled eggs right now. My second way to make pesto is I'm just going to change up the basil a little bit. We're going to do arugula, basil, and replacing pine nuts for walnuts. Pine nuts tend to be expensive anyway, so let's just change it up a little bit. I'm also going to use a food processor. We'll add 1 clove of garlic. I just roughly chopped it. My arugula, basil. I'm going to add my walnuts, 1/2 cup raw walnuts. We'll break that up a little bit. Our Parmesan cheese, 1/2 cup. Some pepper. We'll season it with some salt. And now all we have to do is drizzle in our olive oil. Comes together in no time at all. If you find that it is too thick, just add a little bit more olive oil, no problem. And I love the peppery taste that the arugula adds to this. This would be the perfect condiment with grilled steak or chicken, something like that will contrast with that pepperiness of the arugula. Oh, it's great. It gives it a really nice kick. The third way I'm going to show you how to do pesto is I'm going to show you how to make it vegan and nut-free. And I'm going to change up the greens a little bit. I'm going to replace 1/2 the amount of basil with kale, 1 cup of each. I'm using this beautiful dinosaur kale as well here. It's really nice and dark green. Has this rib down the center, really easy just to pull off with your hands. Just tear it off. Start with a clove of garlic. Add in our greens. And I'm also using a blender for this recipe. So you can do it by hand with mortar pestle, blender, or food processor. Add in my pumpkin seeds, makes it nut-free, and nutritional yeast instead of Parmesan cheese. A great vegan alternative for Parmesan cheese. I also love this stuff sprinkled on top of popcorn. Good pinch of salt, pepper, and our extra virgin olive oil. Start with around 1/2 cup. Because we're using a blender, we're definitely going to need to have this olive oil in there to get it to blend up. Let's give this a blend. This would be great tossed into a bean salad. For more recipes, subscribe, like, and comment below. I love your comments. Any suggestions for recipes you'd like for me to do 3 ways? Let me know.